And I'm going like back like, this is what black metal should sound like. And I said, if you don't like it, we'll take it down to Euronymous' fucking label, Death Like Silence Productions. Then Peaceful said, well, it definitely won't look good for us if a new signed band is gonna leave our label. So, okay, we'll release this thing. So they released A Blaze in Northern Sky as we wanted it to be, and I think no one really regrets that.
We also have to remember that the period we're talking about was it was very early in the black metal history, so you know,
early in the second wave.
Yeah, in the second wave, definitely. But it's no surprise that it came as a shock to people, and especially labels which heard this for the first time. Strange, you know?
Yeah, I guess. But with Peaceful, luckily we had a pretty fucking great distribution, so the album just had like a black and white cover, which was like hideous at the time. I mean, everyone wanted like colory painted you know, wimp stuff on the album covers, or some gore stuff or whatever. We went for a slightly grimmer approach, to say the least. And I guess in hindsight you could say that people noticed that. But nowadays a lot of people say that, oh, that's a fucking classic album, but then, I don't know, I think it was ambivalence surrounding that album, A Blaze in Northern Sky. Anyway, we had no time to look back. When we recorded the A Blaze in Northern Sky album, that was done, settled, it's going to be released on Peaceful. Okay, we just moved straight on to Under Fuel Moon. And this time, we had all the time we needed. 1 fucking year to do only black metal.
But at the time, you know, black metal became more. I mean, that was the music we more and more listened to, and I mean, remember old Slayer stuff like we heard before. I was totally into Slayer before even joining Darkthrone. So I mean, the more dark side of the music, the more dark side of metal became more and more important in our lives, really. So it was natural to just jump off the whole Bermuda shorts filthy death metal bag and start playing what really meant something to us. So A Blaze in the Northern Sky start growing. We first thought of it like a mini album, but we've never been into singles, mini albums, maxi singles, whatever the fuck is.
Yeah, no way.
Full-length albums, all the things that matters. So we decided then to go ahead, skip Goat Lord, do a full-length album named A Blaze in the Northern Sky. I mean, again, I remember our old bassist, Dag, did some riffs to A Blaze in the Northern Sky. He didn't like our new approach to the metal here. We told him to leave. He could play session bass, of course, because he had something to do with A Blaze in the Northern Sky, obviously. So we thought that he should be a part of it as a session bassist. So yeah, the recordings went on in the Creative Sound. What's the name of the studio? Really good studio. I remember Mayhem recorded the Death Crush there, as you said. Fenris.
They were drunker than us,
Yeah.
as I have heard later on.
Yeah, I mean, but you were quite drunk as well, Fenris, as I remember.
Not when we record, though.
Oh, no. Also, one of the Mortem demos was recorded in Creative.
That's right.
Yes. And that Mortem demo was fucking brilliant. I liked it very much.
It's not bad, man.
No. So, we did go ahead. Dag Nilsson was quite,
He'd been kicked out already.
yeah, he'd been kicked out already, so he was laying very low in the terrain. But we did go on with the recordings, and I also remember the rehearsals to A Blaze in North Sky was very good experience.
Yeah.
Again, I felt at that time that we were being very alone. I did know about Mayhem and Mortem, but the metal scene in Norway was very small, very limited.
This was like the summer of '91. I think Morten was changed the name to Arcturus and did some other stuff then. We felt pretty much alone, I think, and after recording the album, it was just, well, if someone likes it, okay. If someone don't like it, fuck off.
Yeah, like that. And we had
nothing really happened after that recording, did it? I mean, we didn't go on tour or interviews or anything.
No.
What happened? We're going on to Under Funeral Moon here.
Yeah, I mean, during the recordings of A Blaze, we had an engineer, very to the book guy. He didn't want to turn the knobs too much, but he did a brilliant job, and I think the balance in the sound was right where we wanted it to be. Nothing happened, Dag Nilsson gone for good. We're starting the rehearsals to Under Funeral Moon.